Hey there! Today I'm going to show you how to make French macarons, not to be confused with macaroons. The first thing we're going to do is talk about what you need for macaron. There are some specific equipment and ingredients lists unique to macarons. Almond flour, powdered sugar, and extra fine sugar. I actually use granulated sugar and run it through my food processor to get the extra fine. You're going to need eggs, and you're going to need a sifter and some bowls. A kitchen scale is imperative for successful macaron. This poor guy bit the dust after these macarons. A mixer is going to come in very handy. As well, you're going to need a piping tip and piping bags. And I found these macaron baking sheets, Silpat really, to be really helpful in getting my macarons in similar size. So now that we've got that, let's talk about how to make macaron. We're going to sift the powdered sugar first off, and we're going to be weighing it after we sift it, but it's important that we sift it first, and I'm just going to speed through that. And then you can see I'm going to weigh it out and get 300 grams of sifted powdered sugar. This is a good job for my fellow anal retentive minds out there. It really helps to be precise when making macarons, and so this fits my modus operandi perfectly. I can get right down to those 300 grams and have a good reason for being neurotic about it. So we're going to get our 300 grams, there we go. And then we're also going to get 300 grams of fine blanched almond flour. And I'm using King Arthur flour here. So we've got those 300 grams. And then I'm just going to toss them into my food processor since I had it out to make the extra fine sugar. Just to mix it, you don't want to over blend it. Once again, you could whisk this real easily if you don't need your blender to make the extra fine sugar that we're going to be using for the meringue. So now that I've got that, the next thing is we're going to be separating room temperature eggs, and that's important that they're room temperature. And we're going to need about 8 eggs. You know, if you've got extra large, these are large eggs, and I need about 8 large eggs. You know, if you have extra large, you might need fewer, but we're weighing as opposed to just measuring. Or just, you know, counting 3 eggs. We're measuring exactly. In this case, 110 grams of egg whites. And the eggshell comes in handy to kind of separate when a big glop of egg white pops in. And that's a technical term, glop. So you've got your 110 grams of egg whites, and you're going to then mix that into your powdered sugar almond flour mix. And if you are going to add espresso to make espresso macarons, this is the time to do that. So mix that espresso powder in, and you want to mix this so that it's combined, but you don't want to overmix. As soon as it's just combined, then stop and set it aside. So once again, we're just trying to get the egg mixed in with the dry ingredients, just mixed in. So set that aside, and then we're going to be measuring out more egg whites, another 110 grams. And so I've got, once again, I'm using the shell to get those out. And then the caster sugar, extra fine sugar, or that granulated sugar run through the food processor, you're going to measure that out. And we need 200 grams of that. And once again, if you are using a food processor, process it before you weigh it. Get those room temperature egg whites, the 110 grams, in your mixer, and this is where a KitchenAid mixer really comes in handy. You're going to be going for about 15 minutes, so a stand mixer is almost a necessity. Once these egg whites are just foamy, you're going to add in the extra fine sugar all at one time, and then mix that on high for about 15 minutes. Stopping and checking from time to time to see how it's progressing. after about 10 minutes, you're going to want to just check and check your peaks, and you're looking for a very stiff peak. So I'll show you, we'll stop and check from time to time here. So that peak is not standing up straight. And so we're going to put that back in. And, you know, from time to time, scrape down the sides a little as well. Make sure you're getting all that sugar incorporated. Let's check this again. Still not white where we want it, so we're going to put it back on. click the I in the top right hand of the page. Thanks again for visiting, and I hope you have a great day.